Morning, everybody. Good day. I want to thank you all for coming out today to join us this morning. I'm Griffin Gajera, one of our sales directors here at IMES, and we have a fantastic lineup of stuff to talk about today. But before we get started, I just have some important information about um, I want to share kind of a little bit more about who we are here at IMES and just give a quick highlight of why our agents love working with our team so much. So we'll have a few polls during this webinar as well. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to put them into the webinar questions box, and we'll make sure to get those answered for you at the end of the call today. But the first thing I do want to go ahead and highlight is our commitment to delivering best-in-class customer service for our agents. And one way we do that is that you can always reach a live person during our business hours at our phone number 800-255-5055. We strive to answer those phone calls with an IMES employee with two rings or less. Our new producer builders are, for those of you who are new to us here at IMES, these bonuses are available based on your production in your first 180 days of contracting with us. We have great levels that you can qualify at. And as you can see inside each level, there's some great options for you. We've got some incredible business building tools, personal perks for you, and even some cash rewards available. So if you'd like to know where you stand towards your new producer builder, or if you'd like to have a conversation about how to achieve that next level, just give us a call or shoot a call to your sales director. Next up here, another business builders program that we got for our agents is our referred producer program. Looks like I actually see a couple of advisors on here with us today that have taken advantage of this program, as many have. Our business is on the wholesale side of things of this industry. It's very similar to yours in the sense that one of the best leads that we could ever obtain is a referral from one of our valued producers, such as yourself. So this is why we want to make it more than worth your while to refer a producer to us. So when you refer a producer and they get contracted, we'll cut you a $50 thank you check. But where the real money comes in is when your referral starts writing some business. You'll receive an override on that business. Our ownership team, Charles, Steve, Curtis, and Chris, sign checks for thousands of dollars every quarter for this exact reason. So with that being said, if there's anyone that you could think of that could benefit from doing some business with our team, please feel free to shoot their information over to us via email or give us a call after this webinar today. But below that is our marketing reimbursement program, which is far and away our most popular program that we do offer. For every $100,000 in FIA premium, you will get $100 back in your marketing reimbursement account. But why this really is so popular and lucrative for our advisors is we really do consider this to be your money. You have the flexibility on what services and when and who you use these funds with. It really is your marketing reimbursement. We don't tell you, what vendors that they have to use. Of course, we do have our recommended vendors that we partner with here at IMES where we can leverage some reduced rates and preferred services. But we also have our creative team as well that can help set up some services and some in-house stuff for you as well. So if you'd like to know how much is in your marketing reimbursement account, or if you just want to have that conversation on how to utilize the funds that you already have, feel free to give your sales director a call. We would be more than happy to speak to you about that. Submission to commission support is another thing that we're always doing here at IMES. It's just another way that we can add value to your business. This is a core of IMES and how Charles Hearing founded us years ago. We want to make sure that you guys are working smarter and not harder. So we're going to do that by having some great business building tools and resources. Of course, advanced case design assistance, life and annuity quotes is another area that we can help with as well. If you got those illustrations requested, we will get those out to you within 24 hours. And to be completely honest, it's gonna be a lot quicker than that, usually within the hour or so. And but submission commission support, as previously mentioned, is handled by our new business teams. McKinsey heads up the annuity team, and Michelle heads up the life side. They have some fantastic teams who work tirelessly to help you get commissioned quicker. So we'll scrub those applications, submit them on your behalf, and just do the administrative tracking so we can get those updates for your cases as needed. We'll get those out to you. So we do this to make sure that you're getting commissioned as quickly as possible, and just another service that we provide for our valued producers, and just kind of do the background work so you can grow your business by keeping you in front of clients while we're doing our thing in the background. Our IMES website is another great tool and another great reason to work with us here at IMES. Once you're contracted, you'll have full access to everything you see on this slide and a heck of a lot more. That's imesinc.com. It'll be in the email that I'll send everybody after this webinar today. So if you haven't registered on the website, super simple to do so. And when we're done, we'll just go ahead and create an account. We'd love to see you on there. It's got a lot of great resources available to you, including illustration tools, online forums, product grids, product news, and just overall industry updates are always there for you to make sure you're staying informed and all ready to go. So, but technology, I'm sure, as all you guys know, with AI and everything going on right now, is definitely where the industry is going. Everything's going digital. So Luma is our newest partnership, and to streamline the application process. And most of our carriers are now on the Luma Firelight eApp platform. So you can just go to one site to submit business. So some carriers are actually going eApp only for some of their product lines, and we'll even offer a little extra comp for utilizing that platform. So just make sure that you're asking your director before you submit a paper app to see if you couldn't utilize digital to help get you some more comp there as well. Another important thing I do want to cover here is our IMES creative services. We have our full in-house creative team that can help you grow your practice with turnkey options that are just available right away for you. Many of our sales resources are white labeled, so we can just simply put all your contact information and business logos right onto it. But speaking of logos, our agency solutions is another area of expertise with our team. If you haven't created a full customized brand for you and your agency, we can most certainly help with that as well. So this is going to assist you with name recognition, which will grow your natural market more organically, kind of just being able to put a face to the name there. So lastly, digital marketing solutions are definitely a very popular topic around here at IMES. We can help you with websites, social media marketing, email marketing, and a heck of a lot more. So with internet and social media sites is actually where we get the overwhelming majority of our prospects go to for information. So making sure that you're accessible and represented in those marketing lanes is real beneficial to growing your business. Reach out to myself or one of our sales directors when this webinar concludes to talk to them a little bit more about how you can access IMES Creative, and we can most certainly get the ball rolling for you there. We also are offering complimentary marketing analyses for our agents who are looking to explore new sales ideas and programs. Whether you're new to the industry or a seasoned producer, this is a free of charge assessment that can help you boost your business with insights on your website, digital presence, branding, and current marketing activities, as well as some recommendations on our trusted vendors, from everything to lead gen to seminars and social content. So just reach out to your sales director to get started with that at any time. We can get that all scheduled away for you. Next up is our IMES Wealth division. We founded it several years ago now, and what we've done is to grow it is just very organic. We've helped our advisors become IARs and pass the Series 65 at a very successful rate. Once they've registered, IMES Wealth will bring you great value to your practice with incredibly competitive fee structures for both you and your clientele. We have great technologies and great investment platforms that you can utilize. It's really been a major growth sector for us as a business and our assets under management, and could be a major growth sector for you as well. Looks like coming up here as well, qualifying is still open for our next incentive trip with SILAC to Park City, Utah. That's going to be taking place from August 2nd to the 5th. You got to have $2 million in paid SILAC FIA premium all the way to April 30th. So I say all the way, but we're talking about 2 weeks here. So it's gonna be an awesome mountain adventure. So if you have any questions, kind of about where you're standing with your Silac production, feel free to reach out to your sales director and talk about that and see if there's any areas of opportunity to get you in the door. Last minute there, just 2 weeks to go on that. Also, want to mention as well is our life and annuity academies. We actually just concluded our first one of the year just last week, and it was a super awesome event. Always a fantastic opportunity to help you connect with the top industry professionals. But it's just a great way to help grow your business. It's all expenses paid academy. It'll give you opportunities to learn, like I said, from our top producers. They'll go over marketing strategies and they personally use to get from all the way to the bottom to all the way to the top. So it'll help you to get a chance to speak with your peers in the industry from all over the country. So I really highly recommend that you get registered for some of our upcoming ones. So love to talk to you guys a little bit more about that. So if you have any questions on when our next one is, or kind of what we're looking like for the rest of the year, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We love to talk to you a little bit more about that. Before I kick it off to Jake with North American here today, I just want to go ahead and throw this up here to go ahead and give us a follow, give us a like, check us out on Facebook, on LinkedIn, all that good stuff. But without further ado, I will go ahead and kick it over to Jake here. Just one moment while I go ahead and transition him over. Alrighty, Jake, I think I went ahead and set you up there. I think you're good to go.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Griffin. Great introduction, great overview there of IMS, and it's always a pleasure to be on the webinar with all of you. Just want to check you can see and hear me just fine, Griffin. Is there anything I need to adjust, or are we good to go?
Everything looks good to me right now. As long as those slides are able to, you can transition those slides. I think
Yep.
we should be good to go. Everything looks good on our end. Perfect. Alrighty.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Thanks. Well, for those of you who have not met me on the call, I've been working with IMS for just over a year now, but our relationship with IMS goes back all the way. We've been an annuity partner of IMS for a really long time. I've been with North American now for 6 years, and I can tell you with confidence, this is the most aggressive that we've been for product pricing, commission pricing, and the overall experience than you can get with an annuity carrier. I promise this is going to be worth it to listen to what I have prepared for you today. This is something that we had major changes and updates, increases at the start of this month. So if you have not seen any of these updates from North American since the beginning of April, you are in for a treat, and we're really, really excited to give you the entire package you're looking for when partnering with an annuity carrier in the industry. So before I dive into some of our updates, I wanted to share a quick story. And if anyone out there is like me, a lot of times in this role, there's a lot of travel. And there was one time I was on the road, I was in Vegas, and there was a gal playing the blazing slots. It looked like she had been there perhaps for weeks, right? We've all seen those people at the casino just pressing the button, hoping that they get lucky, right? She was playing one of those classic blazing seven slots, and I'll never forget this. Right when I was walking by, she without a doubt hit the jackpot. It went 7, 7, 7. She grabbed that bucket, the coins started pouring out of the machine, and she lit up. It's like she came alive, right? She hit the jackpot. It was really cool to experience just seeing somebody win that much money on a slot machine. But when you're playing the slots, right, oftentimes you're not going to win. I would say more often than not. And you might hit a 7, you might hit the bars, you might hit 11. You might win some money, right? That might be okay. You hit logos on every single location, right? But you didn't win the jackpot. Or you might hit a seven, the cherries, and then the bar. You still might win a little bit of money, but you're not hitting the full jackpot. To hit that jackpot, you gotta hit 777. And on most slot machines, you've gotta hit it perfectly, right? It can't just be a little bit up or a little bit down. It's gotta be hit absolutely perfectly. And when I experienced seeing someone win this, I really thought this could really apply to working with an annuity organization because a lot of annuity companies out there are really good at maybe just one thing that they provide you, right? Maybe they're good at two things. But what if you could find a company that is good at three major things that matter to your business? And I would say those three major things are product, commission, and the overall experience of working with a company. I think the number one thing that is going to drive your decision to select an insurance company is most likely product. But if everyone's providing a really, really competitive product, much like the industry is right now, the tiebreakers often go to what's the company experience. And when I talk about the company experience, I'm talking about the rating of the company. I'm talking about what is it like when you send an application in? How quickly does that company process that business? How is the company to work with 5 years from now when your client calls their 800 number to ask a question about their policy? That's all the company experience there. And then lastly, the commission might play a role into which company you're deciding to work with. And I think at North American, we've done a really, really good job of providing you a couple of these over the past couple of years. We've been really strong on product. We've been really strong on the overall experience of working with a company. Sometimes where companies would beat us is on the commission. But with all these updates that we've recently introduced to the field, I think we are hitting on all of these categories, and you have the opportunity to hit the jackpot with a carrier to hit on product, hit on commission, hit on experience, all in the same organization. So, what does that look like? Well, number one, we got to talk about product. Our top selling product is the Charter Plus 10. This is a flexible premium bonus solution. And to keep it simple for you, this is our number one selling product. We've done over $1 billion in sales in back to back years in this product, and we're on pace for it again here in 2026. It is flexible premium. It has a free bonus of 14% or an enhanced bonus of 23%. To get that enhanced bonus, you pay a 95 basis point fee. And the rates inside of the product are also strong. The S&P cap rate, for example, on the Charter Plus 10 is 6%. But there's more to the product. When you are selecting this solution, you have a 10-year version, which is our most popular. You also have a 14-year version. So you can get bonuses as high as 29% in the Charter Plus family. But I'm going to focus on the 10-year for you. I'm going to focus on the 10-year, and our average case size for annuities is over $120,000 of premium. So our most likely case here is $75,000 premium or more, and we're usually selecting the base bonus for free at 14%, or we're electing the enhanced bonus and getting that bonus all the way up to 23%. Now, what's different about this product than most bonus solutions out there is you get the bonus on everything the client adds into the policy for the first 3 years. Now, do most clients add to the annuity policy? I would say no. But if you do have clients that want to add to a policy, or perhaps down the road they come across another inheritance or they come across more money that they want to protect, they have a home that they can put it in without prolonging their surrender charge period because everything in the annuity will still be liquid at the end of the original 10 years, and you get a bonus on everything you add in for the first 3 years. So here's a solution where you can say, I can guarantee this product is going to be a home for any additional premiums you want to add in. And I know that that bonus is going to be 23% fully guaranteed. We cannot contractually move that number when the client starts the policy. So they start the policy with $100,000. They add into the policy. Maybe they're doing their Roth contribution or they're doing some sort of contribution into there. They get that bonus on everything they add in. Now, again, most people are just going to fund this with one big premium check, but it's a really cool story for those who are adding to the policy as well, all without prolonging your surrender charge period. You have multiple crediting options inside of this product. I'm not going to talk about these at length. The most popular is the S&P cap right now, which I told you is at 6%, which I would say is at average or above average for the industry. And you have multiple uncapped strategies inside of this annuity as well. Here's our entire rate sheet. On the rate sheet, you can see the most recent 10-year average return, the best 10-year average return, and the worst 10-year average return on every single strategy available. But like I said, lots of options here for diversification, upside potential, and diversification outside of the most popular strategy, which is the S&P cap rate at 6%. Now, what's the one thing that could happen with a annuity that companies could burn you on? And it's the renewal rate, right? Well, on the Charter Plus, we now have a renewal rate piece that you can share with your clients to show them that North American's been around for a long time, the Charter Plus has been around for a long time, and we have a nearly perfect renewal rate history on this product in particular. And here we talk about the major strategies that are elected. So a product that is built for bonus, built for accumulation, built to hold those rates for the long term. Charter Plus is our top seller for many, many reasons. But what if you don't want a bonus? What if you just want the most accumulation you can possibly get? Our number two seller is the VersaChoice annuity. So the VersaChoice annuity actually just experienced a rate increase. The cap rate on this product is 920, and it is an optional liquidity rider included in this annuity. So that's why I titled this slide Clean Accumulation with Liquidity. This is a 10-year product. We have no fees built into the solution. You have a nice strong cap rate here, and you have an optional liquidity rider that is built into it. Here's my rate sheet on the VersaChoice 10. You can see I have a wide range of different strategies available to get more upside potential than being capped at 920. But the cap rate at 920 is very, very strong in the industry. And you have uncapped solutions as well with a variety of our participation rate strategies. I also have a renewal rate piece on the VersaChoice. But what's interesting about this product is we have an optional liquidity rider that you can add. You can add this rider for 60 bips. So it's honestly a pretty cheap rider, and you get all of the benefits you see on this screen if you add it. So you get enhanced penalty-free withdrawals on the VersaChoice. You get 10% free withdrawals right away. But if you wait a year and you have this rider, you can then take 20% the next year without penalty. It also gives your client a return of premium. So if they hold this annuity for 3 years and after that time they say, I've had enough, I want to move this money somewhere else, they can do that with all of the premium right back to them, no questions asked, starting in year 4. And we also provide ADL benefits. So if they can't do 2 of 6 ADLs and they need their money, they're going to have a choice. Can't do 2 of 6 ADLs. I want my entire accumulation value, my premium plus all my growth, no questions asked, no surrender charges. This rider gives you that ability. So if the client puts in 100,000 over the first few years, we've grown to 120,000. They can't do 2 of 6 ADLs. They need that money. We'll give it all to them. No questions asked, $120,000. Or if they want even more money, we'll increase their $120,000 by the multiplier you see and pay it out over 5 years. So they get more money paid out over a 5 year period. But again, a choice to them. This rider is completely available in California, really good alternative to an income doubling story, and great liquidity for only 60 bips added to the Versa choice. Last but not least, product wise, I need to share my guaranteed income solution, the Income Pay Pro. This is a fully guaranteed income product. We increased the payouts on this at the end of February. So if you hadn't looked at us for income since March, this product is going to look much more competitive for people who are deferring income at least 4 years. If you need a guaranteed income solution and you're starting income in year one, immediately, year two, I would recommend you look at other companies right now. For someone that is deferring income, this product is going to be a top tier option, and it's going to be a top tier option for individuals who are looking for joint income as well. That's actually where it's most competitive. But how does this product work? So this has a built-in guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit rider that is 1.15% of annual fee. We're going to increase that benefit base for income by 8% compounding every single year for 10 years. You have the ability to start income at any point here, and you can choose level or increasing income with this product. So pretty flexible when you're looking at the overall income story. Again, 8% compounding roll up, nice strong payout rates that we just increased at the end of February. One of the things that this product has that no other income solution has in the industry is called the LPA reserve. This is income flexibility for your client, and I'm going to show you how it works. It's really, really neat. So here's a client who wants to take a guaranteed income in about 10 years. You can see my guaranteed income in one of those last columns there grows to as high as just under $41,000 fully guaranteed for as long as that client lives. That's how you're going to sell this product. You're going to price this product based on how much guaranteed income we can give your client. However, if your client does not need that full $41,000 in any year, they can save it for a future year with the LPA reserve. This is an example of somebody who starts their income, they start their full $41,000, but we only give them their RMD. So they satisfy their RMD, they save everything else. So you can see my LPA reserve in that far right column starts to grow. It's starting to grow with the income that they're not using. Now, at any point, the client wants to take that full $41,000, they can take it. At any point, they want to access some of their LPA reserve money, they can do that. They can access the entire LPA reserve lump sum. They could access little bits at a time, but it's really, really neat because, yes, you could use this as an RMD story, right? Someone just needs to satisfy their RMD. They want to build that LPA reserve. At any point, they can switch to their full guaranteed income. If they can't do if they go into a nursing home and we need to double that $41,000, we can do that with that product. And it's a great way for them to save money for the future or perhaps pass more money on to their beneficiaries. Other income products, if you stop the income, if you don't take the full amount of income, might just prolong your accumulation value, but they do not provide future income flexibility like this LPA reserve does. Really, really neat story. Strong flexibility. And again, this product is built to be a strong guaranteed income product, just like you want it to be. Most people don't know that it has this flexibility, and there's a lot of fun ways that you can sell this. Great RMD story, great solution for someone who just wants to satisfy their RMD, but have a full guaranteed income to fall back on. and give them future income flexibility. So we even have a flyer on this concept as well that I wanted to share. The other thing about an income product that you need to be aware of is how does that account value grow? The account value here, you can see we do not water this down like other companies will. Cap rate is 5% on the S&P 500. I think the average cap rate on an income guarantee product is probably somewhere around 3. So I'm offering you double the account value growth to really help that account value stay afloat when the client starts to take income. If you want to look at this tool in more depth and you're not contracted with us or don't want to run a full illustration, you can visit the website below, northamericancompany.com/incomePayPro-calculator, and you can see how much guaranteed income we can generate for your client based on their premium or based on what amount of income they are looking for. Now, we talked about one part of the slot machine, right? We talked about product. We have competitive product, whether you're looking for bonus, whether you're looking for accumulation, whether you're looking for guaranteed income. But how are we going to pay you? Our agent loyalty program is, I would say, when we started the month of April, average in the industry. You can get up to an additional 1.5% if you're doing 10 million plus with us, which was really on point with most of our competitors as far as the all-in compensation that we'll give you. That's your street commission plus any agent loyalty programs a company has. But at the beginning of April, we increased these levels. We didn't increase the production requirement. We increased the amount of commission we pay at these levels by 50 basis points. So if you do $2.5 million with North American, you now earn an extra 1% on everything that you write. If you do 5 million, you do an extra 1.5. If you do 10 million, you do an extra 2%. We are offering the most compensation in the industry outside of maybe one or two carriers. At the very highest level is when those other carriers will beat us. We're either matching every carrier on compensation now, or we're offering you more, especially when you do 2.5 million plus with our company. Really, really exciting opportunity to now earn really strong compensation from a company that is offering you really strong product. But there's one part that we still need to discuss, and that's the overall company experience. So we're employee owned at North American. Most of our competitors are owned by private equity. Most of them are going to have stakeholders they need to please every single quarter that can really give us a opportunity to have a competitive edge in the long-term planning, but also in the retention of our employees and the overall experience for you and your customers. We are A+ rated across the board from all three major rating companies. Many companies who are offering more commission than us, or now perhaps the same commission, or now we're offering more, are not rated A. They're not rated A+ for certain. We have been A rated by AM Best for over 50 years. That's a huge difference. This is a company you can trust. This is a company that's going to be around for a very, very long time. This is a company with some of the best financials in the industry, offering you the full package. But what is it like when you do business with North American? The operational side of the business is something where if you are not focused on this as a carrier, you are going to fall behind. Many of our competitors focus on offering you a strong product, or they focus on offering you a strong product and giving you the most commission, or they only focus on offering and giving you the most commission, which might entice you to write business with them. But once that application's written, it might take weeks to fund. There might be NIGOs. They might be hard to get a hold of. Your clients might call them in the future, and they're not even calling the United States. This is the operational leg up that we have had on our competition for such a long time that I want to highlight here quickly. 23% of the business that is written at North American is issued the same day we receive it. Our goal is to get that to 50. You can send the client's money to us If you have the money, if we're moving it from a bank account, we can ACH that to get it to move really, really quick. You can even send us a picture of the check with the application. We're the only carrier in the industry that offers that. Other carriers are going to have to spend your money. You're going to have to next day air that check into them. You can still do that with us, but we're offering you a way to get that policy issue faster and save you money with our picture of a check feature. 100% of our applications are reviewed in one business day or less. 92% of the business that is sent in is in good order immediately. That means 92% of the time when you do business with us, all we're doing is waiting for the money. That's all we're doing. We process your application in a day and we're waiting for the money. So if we have it, we're going to issue it same day. But what if we don't have it? Well, we're going to work with our business partners and even our competitors and make sure we transfer that business as fast as we possibly can. We're one of the only carriers that do e-transfer for replacements, which means it no longer takes weeks to fund an annuity replacement when you're moving money between Athene and North American. It actually just takes a day. We share data feeds. Other companies are going to start doing this at the end of the year or maybe next year, but it's a really big industry win to move money quickly between annuity carriers, and we are our pioneer in that part and focus in the industry. 80% of our service calls are answered in a minute or less, all based in the Midwest. You can use our NAC Plus mobile site to track your business if you'd like, where you can receive real-time updates, in-force policy information. You could start an application, run an illustration there. I highly recommend you work with IMES for this. But if you want to track your business and want to download an app on your phone to do it, talk about ease of business. Other companies are not going to offer you that. So I'm really, really excited to conclude this presentation with where I started and show you a carrier that is hitting on all slots. We're hitting on product. We're offering strong bonus, strong accumulation solutions, strong income solutions. We're offering you perhaps the most commission in the industry with our loyalty program, now increased by 50 basis points across the board. And we've never lacked in the overall experience. An A-plus rated, employee-owned organization that processes your business the fastest in the industry. Talk about a winning solution. We would love to earn your business on your next annuity case. So reach out to our team if we can be of an assistance. Reach out to IMES. Ask about North American on your next case. IMES will back us up on the experience part as well. They will let you know that we're one of the easiest carrier partners that they do business with. So with that, that is all I have for my presentation. Happy to stay on, Griffin, for any questions we have, any comments. But thanks again for having us and highlighting North American on this webinar.
Absolutely, Jake. Thank you so much. We greatly do appreciate your guys' partnership here here at IMES. Looks like the only question we had for today. I want to make sure that we're getting you covered as well as me. I see a comment. What was the website again? So I'm not sure if he was referring to our website or your guys' website. But our website is that's www.iamsinc.com. So that's what our website was. But Jake, did you have a website somewhere in there? I want to make sure I wasn't missing anything if he was referring to you guys.
Yeah, if he was referring to us, our company website is northamericancompany.com. When I was talking about our guaranteed income product, I mentioned our calculator that we have available online where you can go out there and just play around and see what sort of guaranteed income we can create without an illustration. And that's the website I just put back up on the screen.
Perfect. And that's actually the one he was looking for. So there it is right there. And also I'll make sure I get that included into the email I send down to all of you all who are here in attendance today. But I do think that's pretty much it for right now. Once again, Jake, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to talk to all these fine folks with me. And to everyone who attended, thank you so much for attending. I will be getting out an email of the replay of some of the information covered here today. But I think that about does it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, everyone. Take care.